self-love and how to know when to say yes or no to your counterpart on your journey. So every time you are going to communicate with your counterpart and you say yes to them, but really it's a no to you, they are always going to respond to the no to yourself rather than to the yes to them. Meaning that they are going to respond to the embodiment of your healed energy. So whatever you're at, that's what they're going to respond to. Meaning that if it's a no to yourself, even though you are saying yes to them, it means that you are coming from a place of lack of need, of projection, that you are coming from a place of fear of being abandoned or rejected by them. So they will respond to that energy and not to when you say yes to them, right? So it's going to be very obvious at the beginning of your journey, and that is why you have so much chasing pull energy, because most feminines will constantly say yes, even though it is usually no to themselves, right? Now, the more healing you are going to go through, obviously, the less chasing pull energy it is going to be, because you are going to start embodying these healings, and therefore you are going to be embodying more self-love, right? But it gets a little bit tricky in a ways that, because to go through healing, you would have tapped into the unconditional love energy, to the higher perspective energy. And therefore, you are really in this unity consciousness energy, no separation, divine love, and all of that. A lot of feminines project these energies thinking that they are already the embodiment of these energies. So they will say yes again to their counterpart, thinking that it is a yes to them acting and responding from a place of unconditional love. But actually, it's spiritual bypassing, and they are still coming from a place of lack and wounds, need, and projections in fear of losing their counterpart. But it's trickier to see that for yourself when you have done already some healings. And so a feminine asked me not long ago, how do you actually know when it's a yes or no? And I always say, if it's not clear yes, it's a no, right? There is no negotiating. But a lot of us feminines are going to go through the mind tricks and tell yourself, well, I am compassionate, I am divine love, I am flowing, and that's the way I connect with people and all of that, and I have so much love to give and to share. So usually all these phrases are a trick of your mind to bypass your own truth, right? Because there are still some fears underneath, okay? So the one thing that you can do always, when you are interacting with your counterpart and you don't know how to respond, first of all, look at what this interaction is bringing up for you. You have to look at if there's any karma, any pain, any wounds, therefore limiting beliefs. And once you have transmuted them, I always say, then you can take an action. Then you can respond, because you are not coming from a wounded place. You are not coming from a misalignment. You are making a conscious decision, right? And then when you are saying yes to them and you think it's a yes for you, but really is still a no to you, your body will react. Your body will always show you where you're really at. And so when it's a yes to them and is really truly a yes to yourself, the communication will keep flowing, the interactions will keep flowing, and your body is not going to react, because it is showing you that you have fully integrated and you are embodying self-love energy within yourself.